Hello, welcome. My name is Maria Herrera, and I'm going to be discussing chapters 10, 11, and 12 of the California Real Estate Practice 11th edition by Walt Hubbard. How can I start? Well, as a future agent, real estate agent, it's important for you to understand that there's going to be words throughout this whole book that you're going to have to know the definition about. In my opinion and experience, every time I read a word that I don't really know the definition, I write it down and I explain what it is. Maybe you guys can use that as well. Let's get back into this. Let's talk about how page 339 talks about a transaction coordinator. What is a transaction coordinator? It helps both parties finish a transaction all the way through escrow. Their main purpose as well is to deliver paperwork that's already completed to the buyer as soon as possible. Also, what is escrow? A lot of you guys might not know what it is. It holds money it holds the money and it moves forward once everything's agreed on between both parties. Also, page 344 of the book talks about what is an escrow officer. An escrow officer represents one or both parties during the whole transaction process. Either the buyer or the seller can pick who the escrow officer is gonna be, which is really cool because I feel like this will it'll be more comfortable for both parties if they feel safe around whoever's gonna finish this transaction. Pretty much escrow gives 30 days as a base month, which is, if you ask me, is really cool. Another really important thing is discussed on page 375 of the book. This talks about the veteran exemption. What is a veteran exemption and who qualifies for it? A veteran exemption is for people who are veterans that serve the military. This gives them lower tax value of their property. This means property tax they have to pay, it will be less, which is really, really amazing if you ask me. Also, let me see. I'm sorry. Also, this chapter talks about and gives really important information when you're deciding on whether to buy a property that brings in money once you rent it. But it's important to understand that there's different types of things that you have to look for in order of making that decision. This will include rent schedules, lease terms, who is renting in that property. I feel like this is really, really important to know, especially being in this type of business. It's important to know that everything has to be well executed in order for you to have a successful career. Well, thank you for watching, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you.